What it do? What it do? It's your boy Zach the Mac, or whatever you call me. Yo, chilling on the balcony today, and had a chance to go to church. Beautiful message. But I wanted to talk on the topic of today is that God told you some very good song that I love called Strawberry Worship. I can't think of the artist right now. I think his name's like Uninvited. But what he said, which is so beautiful, he says that God told me I'm someone. And that was also thinking about the message that they preached today, was that you have to remind yourself that God has recreated you. So he gives the message today when he's speaking to the woman that was caught in the act of adultery, right? And everyone has these stones in their hands and they say, well, Father God. I don't even know, I don't think they say Father God, but I think they said Son of God, right? You know, if this woman has committed adultery, you know, what should we do? Right? Should we stone her? Should we let her go free? And they was basically trying to keep Jesus on the edge so they could find a way to prosecute him, right? So should we let her go, right? And this law that you're talking about that we must, you know, serve and bow down to, does that no longer exist, right? Or do you condemn her? And then therefore you're not this very just forgiving God, right? So that message was beautiful because Jesus says, whoever does not sin, cast the first stone, right? And everybody, one by one, dips out, right? So the message was beautiful because sometimes you may find yourself holding the stone, right? Or you may find yourself in adultery, right? But God says to this young woman, he says, listen, I do not condemn you, but go and sin no more, right? So we're on this passage where it's saying, go and sin no more. So you have to constantly remind yourself that, yes, you were once a sinner. Yes, you were once in the world. But God has called and commanded you to go and sin no more. And I love what it said in the message was that he's not calling you to be perfect. He's just calling you to change your direction, right? So if you know that you're called for greater things, which you have to constantly remind yourself, right? God told me I'm someone. You have to go and sin no more. So I think this is really a blessing because I can be vulnerable enough and say, hey, listen, sometimes I get caught up with the grace, right? God, I'm so thankful for your grace. God, I'm so blessed for it. And I may find myself still in the same cycle. But I just want to say in this moment in time, let's go and sin no more. Let's remind ourselves that we are someone, right? We are someone that God has called us to be in a way to really figure that out, because you may be asking yourself that question, well, who am I, right? Who am I? I know God has said I'm someone, but honestly, I'm just not feeling it. Well, you got to get in the Word. The Word is our blessing. Sometimes when I find myself stressing, I get into that Word because I know he's left me everything I need in there. The Word will uncover you and will tell you everything that you need to know about your heart because God is looking at your soul. So I just want to let you know today that you are someone, that you matter deeply, and go and sin no more. And remember, that does not mean perfection, but that means just change your direction. All right, peace.